Hey, what's up, everybody? Crypto-Kev here. Today, I think it's August the 1st. I don't keep track of days anymore, but I'm pretty sure it's August the 1st, 2020. I'm just sitting here looking at my trades. I'm currently trading crypto, and it's rough being in these smart contracts, and and the fees are high as hell. Seriously, I mean the fees are just ridiculous. I mean you want the fees to stay down, but in order for the fees to stay down, that means Ethereum has to go down. But I'm trading, so I'm into Bitcoin, Ethereum. I'm trading in Litecoin. Right now, Litecoin is giving me my biggest um, returns for short term trades. Trading EOS and Bitcoin Cash and Dash and Orchid and Maker and just pretty much everything. Omisigo, Chainlink, I'm trading it all. I'm all over Coinbase, just trading everything. But I've been I've been in and out of my Rapido Run smart contract, just checking my matrix, and I noticed that people are not really signing up. And I know it has to do with the fees. I know the fees are high, but when you think about the fact that you only pay one time, but the matrix, every time your matrix fills, or one of your levels fills, it starts all over again. So don't think about the fact that the fees are high. It doesn't really matter what the fees are. The price of Ethereum is going up. Now, right now, while I'm making this video, Ethereum's 188. I mean, not 188, it's 388. 388, it'll probably hit 400 sometime tonight. It'll I can see it being at 425 late tomorrow or early Monday morning, and probably next week we could see a $450 Ethereum, and I wouldn't be surprised if Ethereum hit 470. I mean, sorry, 675 sometime by the end of August. I'm really hoping that it does, but I'm just trying to hurry up and pay for all my levels first. Basically, my strategy is that I'm taking some of the earnings from my trading, and I'm using it to cover my fees. So basically, I'm upgrading. I'll do a trade, make a profit, send it to um, my crypto wallet, and then I'll pay for another level or another um, portion of the matrix. So I'm basically setting myself up to catch all the spillover. Once the fees drop, I know everybody's going to jump in, but the fees are ridiculously high. But you just have to bite the bullet and just go ahead and get in. Just get in, figure it out later. I mean, eventually, once you start catching spillover and people are falling into your X4 and your X8, and I'm not sure, but I think you might be able to. I've seen some people's matrices where they're X3. I've seen other people in there and they weren't directs. So that I'm not sure about. I gotta check it out. But anyway, if you can get in, get in. Just keep in mind that you only pay for it one time, but it just keeps paying and giving over and over and over and over. Okay, so also I noticed that, and I know because people can't get in, because I have people who want to join under me, and they haven't gotten in yet because the fees are too high. But at some point, I know I said I was going to keep my rotator running until the entire site had the entire site membership was 100,000 members or more. But there's so much spillover that I don't really need to have that coming in. So what I'll do is once I hit around 200 people coming in through the rotator, I'll take a look and see if I want to let it keep running. But more than likely, I'll probably stop it before that. But I'll give you guys warning. I'll give you like 48 hours warning before I just turn it off completely. Anybody who comes in through there, I'll leave it on to help them. But after they've been helped, that'll probably be it, because there's so much spillover in this thing. It's just crazy. I mean, if you've seen what I've seen, then then you know you need to hurry up and get in and stop thinking about the fees. The fees are irrelevant, especially when you got the fact that Ethereum is running up. I mean, you're thinking about fees being high. What about the fact that Ethereum is going up, and the same amount of Ethereum that you pay for today could be 20 or 30% higher next week or 2 weeks? Because think about it. 2 weeks ago, Ethereum was about 325. Now Ethereum is 388, 389. And it'll probably be 400 by the end of the day. Just think of how much Ethereum you could have bought when Ethereum was 325 versus now that Ethereum is 388. And actually, I'm looking at it, it's 389.54. Okay, and Ethereum more than likely will hit $400 tonight. I'm pretty sure it will, because it's just climbing like crazy. So right now, what you're looking at is my Rotator site. The link is on here. If you're thinking about getting in, just get in, bump the fees. It's the cost of doing business. I mean, I went through the same thing. When I first saw the fees were high, I could have actually been one of the first 200 people in on the matrix, because the number 200 hadn't been reached yet. But when I saw that fee, I stopped dead in my tracks, and I figured out wait for a while. I actually waited for a couple of hours, because I remember I just kept checking the site and checking in and restarting the page. Well, not restarting, but just reloading my page until the site finally let me in. And when I saw that I was in and people had just started getting in, I could have been one of the first 200. And I missed out on the opportunity because I let the fees get in my way, okay? I did not get in until later that night. And now, instead of being number 200, well, one of the first 200, I'm actually in the 3 or 4,000. I forgot exactly what my number is. But let me look down here. I put it on here somewhere. Okay, and I need to update this. This is my ID, number 3462, okay? So when you log in, now you can just either copy and paste this link right here. Let's see, wherever I put it. It's on here, bear with me. Okay, this right here. You copy and paste this link into your browser, and it'll take you straight to my page. If you don't see number 3462, that is not my page, okay? So you'll see another section. It'll tell you to change the ID. It'll look just like this, and right here it'll say to change. You'll hit to change, and you just put a number 3462. Only do that if you see a number 1. And right now there's nobody. I don't have any directs coming in, so you'll be one of the first ones coming in under me. So you'll have the advantage of only having to share the rotator with me until more people come in. I mean, I told you I do have other people who are waiting to come in, but the fees are high, so I just told them to wait until they feel comfortable coming in. But when you think about it, by the time you wait to come in, the price of Ethereum could be so high. I'm not saying it will be, but there's a good chance that it could be so high that you would have been better off paying for Ethereum while it's at this price plus the fees versus a higher price plus the fees, which will still be higher because Bitcoin is running up. Bitcoin has gone up as high as 11,875 today. I'm waiting for it to cross 12.5 before I even consider selling, and hopefully we can hit 15,000. So I'm not selling anytime soon, but I'm keeping an eye on it just in case I see that there's a good chance for a little pullback. So I'll sell, wait for the pullback, buy some more, and then wait for the price to go up again. But that's not financial advice. That's just what I'm doing. As you know, I'm in the penny stocks, crypto, do the Bitcoin, the altcoins, and also smart contracts. This is not the only smart contract that I'm in, but I will tell you the way that the spillover and the overflow and the underflow and everything else is being distributed, the program was written much better than the other smart contracts that I'm in. Okay, you are more likely to get spillover in this smart contract than you would get any others. And I do say that based on my own personal experience. It might be different for you, but that's my own personal experience that I have gotten more spillover in this thing in the 2 or 3 days that I've been in it versus the 11 or 12 days that I've been in something else, and even more than that in something before that. So this one has actually paid me more. Now, this is not my actual amount. This is the amount that I had when I first started. I spent part of it to upgrade, but once I registered, before I even had a chance to get in, once I got into my matrix for the first time, I already had spillover in my X3, and it's already cycled. Okay, so I mean that just goes to show that this thing is very powerful in the distribution of new members coming in, being placed under other people in the X3 and the X4 and the X8 matrix. It's crazy, really. So get in if you can. If not, I know you're sitting on the sidelines, but don't sit too long, because those of us who are inside, we're getting paid. Okay, we are getting paid. So forget about the fees. I know the fees are high, but because you only pay once, and the matrix just keeps paying you over and over, it'll just keep cycling over and over. At some point, you'll recover your fees. Okay, you recover the fees, you recover the costs. You're losing money sitting on the outside waiting to get in. Okay, you really are. You're basically missing out on opportunity. The spillover that I'm getting, that's coming to me, could be coming to you. But if you're not in it, then you can't get it. Okay, so as soon as you get in, you'll be in a better position. Then you can start earning. So the best thing to do is to get in before everybody else, because there are, I think the last time I checked, there were less than 6,000 people who are in here. I'm checking now while I'm talking. But yeah, the links on my page work. Okay, let me just find one of my links and hit this just so you can see what happens. It'll take you straight to my page, 3462. If you see a number 1, change it to 3462. If you see another number, that just means that I've added somebody to the link, somebody who decided to finally just come on in and join the party. Their link will be in here too. Okay, so all you'll do is you'll hit to register. Your wallet's going to open up. Connect your wallet to the site, make your payment. Forget about the fees. Don't forget, you can always edit the fees. I know most of the wallets will let you edit the fees. You don't have to pay the highest fee, the only fee you see. Just see if you can edit your fees and just make the edit. Okay, and once you do that, you'll come back out. Then you'll see another, it'll look just like this, but instead of saying to register, down here where it says authorization, it'll say to join. Okay, so then you just hit join, or you'll hit join, something like that, I forgot. Then you'll put the wallet address that you use to pay. That will be how you get into your account. Okay, and then you can just go ahead and hit the authorization with your wallet address. It won't say join, it'll say authorization. And that's how you get into your back office. And then once you get in, you'll see everything. Okay, but the network is busy because people who, like myself, we are trading. Okay, crypto has been crazy for the last couple of days, and if you're like me, you've probably been up damn near 24 hours a day for the last week. Okay, because by the time I'm ready to just close my eyes for a few minutes take a break from the crypto, it's time for me to start getting ready for day trading so I can get ready for the pre-market trading and extended hours. Okay. Well, pre-market, bell to bell, and extended hours. So I'm basically trading in something. I'm in something every day, all day long. I, I'm one of those people constantly staring at my screen, but I'm in more than one thing. So anyway, this is Crypto-Kev. Thanks for watching. Take what I say into consideration about the fees and the price of Ethereum possibly going up. Um, it could possibly reach $450 when Bitcoin hits 15,000, or even when it hits 12,000. I don't know, but right now Ethereum is undervalued. When this time last year, Ethereum was I think it was a lot more, and at one time it was a lot more than what it is now. So the fact that it's still under 400 or even under 600 is still a good bargain for Ethereum. I mean, it really is. It should be closer to $1,000 than what it is, even $1,500 or $2,200. Okay, that's where it should be. But right now, these are these are bargain basement prices for Ethereum. So I wouldn't be surprised if it hit $400 tonight or sometime tomorrow, maybe $450 sometime this week, and $675 by the time Bitcoin hits 15,000 or by the end of the month. Because keep in mind, now with all these smart contracts coming out and people getting paid in Ethereum, just the use of the smart contracts alone is going to keep the price of Ethereum higher than usual, and probably put it up to where it's supposed to be anyway, because now there's a real use case for it, and now the people are becoming familiar with it and realizing that if you're a day trader, you can actually get into one of these smart contracts, earn some crypto, make a withdrawal, put it into the exchange, and use it to trade. You can either cash out, or you pretty much getting it for free, and you can just take that and trade with it and make more profit on what you've already earned. So that's basically what I'm doing. So that's my plan. I plan on getting at least 1,000 Ethereum by the time the year is out. So I'll just keep growing Ethereum. That's basically what I'm doing. Okay, but anyway, Crypto-Kev reminding you, don't get hung up on the fees. The fees are irrelevant, especially with these low prices. I know Ethereum was 325 and 340, 344, 345 a few days ago, but those are dirt cheap prices. You're paying under $600 for Ethereum. That's a bargain. Okay, forget about the fees. Don't let the fees stop you. It's not financial advice, just something to think about. This is what I'm doing. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, or if you feel like it's cost too much and you want to wait. Go ahead and wait. Let me look real quick before I close this out. How many people are in here right now? Let's see. I'm actually looking at my laptop. Okay, right now it says that there are 6,330 participants, 579 people joined in the last 24 hours. And that's it. A lot of people are still waiting on the sideline, and the rest of us are inside getting paid. So, the good thing for me is that you're not out there, which means I'll cycle faster. But if you come in, you could actually cycle with me. Okay, there's more than enough money in here for everybody. People in here have already made thousands of dollars. When I say thousands, I mean tens of thousands of dollars. Some people, certain individuals have made more than 10,000. Other individuals have made tens of thousands. Okay, and also a handful of people have made over $100,000. Okay, so the money is here, the spillover is here. we're all cycling. Okay, so if you got in and you haven't made any money yet, it's coming. Okay, but keep in mind that people are coming, they're trickling in, being held up or being held back by the fees. Do not let the fees stop you from getting into this because you're missing out. If Ethereum goes up and the fees stay up because Bitcoin and crypto is the transaction rates or the traffic is just heavy on the exchange, the fees are going to be high anyway. So if you're going to pay high fees, you're better off paying it while Ethereum is on the low end of the price range versus being 450 plus or 600 plus 2 or 3 weeks down the road. Okay, so when you think about it, it's probably cheaper to get in now than it will be this time next week. Okay, so don't forget, you can use my link when you come in. I'll add you to the rotator. That way you can get some directs under you. And we can all relax a little bit easier because then you've got another stream of income working while you're sleeping or doing other things. Okay, you don't even really need directs because the spillover, that's just so much. But who wouldn't want to pass up on a direct? I mean, I know I wouldn't want to. I'm not even really pressed to get one, but I do have people who want to come in under me. So, I mean, I tell them the same thing, come in if they can, but if they can't, don't worry about it. Just, just understand that you could be missing out. Just, you have to think about that. You have to weigh whether you want to wait to get in and hope the rate of or the price of Ethereum goes down, or take the risk that now would be cheaper than 2 or 3 weeks from now. Okay, you just don't know. I can't say. I don't know if it's going to go up. I mean, there's a strong possibility. I don't know. I'm not a financial advisor or crypto guru or anything. I'm just a regular guy who likes getting and dealing with crypto. I was buying Bitcoin when Bitcoin was under $8. I had hundreds of Bitcoin and I sold it. I lived off of it for years I didn't have a job, but I was able to take my Bitcoin and live off of it. And then back in, I think 2011 or 12 or 14 or something like that, all of a sudden the price just ran up and I had sold most of it. So I had to start recovering or buying it back as much as I could when it was like $150. I remember it went from like 150 to 2 something to 465, and then all of a sudden it jumped when it got to $1,000, and it just took off and never came back. So don't let that happen to you with Ethereum, because I mentioned in another video, I expect Ethereum to go over $15,000. I said the next 3 to 4 years, but now it'll probably be in the next 1 to 2 years, just for the fact that all these smart contracts are coming out and people are becoming familiar with smart contracts, Ethereum and Bitcoin. There's a lot of new people coming into the space, and once they become familiar with it, and now there's people losing their jobs and their jobs might not ever come back. People are looking for other means of income. And these smart contracts, they're showing that they can be trusted. I mean, there might be a few who have poorly written programs, but things like this one, it's paying. I get paid and I'm not doing anything. The only thing I did was join. I haven't even really marketed yet. I mean, I put things out to like social media, but nobody has joined under me and I'm still getting paid. Okay, so just based off of spillover, I can see how this thing will grow to the point that I could really live comfortable, stress-free. I mean, I'm stress-free now because of the income that I make from trading. But if I didn't day trade and if I wasn't into crypto trading and I needed a way to make some money, I would choose this. So, think about it. Sorry that this video ran over. I didn't plan on talking for more than 3 minutes. But, check it out. If you want to, just come in at the lowest level, see what happens. As long as I see you in my downline, I'll go ahead and add you into the Rotator. That way, to show my appreciation for you signing up under me, I'll help you out by putting you into a Rotator that would help you to get some directs. Okay, I don't know how many you will get, and I can't guarantee how fast you will get them, but at least I'm helping you by putting you into the Rotator. Okay, and I also don't know how long I will do this, just for the fact that now I see that the Rotator really isn't needed because of the amount of spillover that's in this. I might stop it for a while and then bring it back later once I really need to. But right now, it's not really necessary. But because I said I would do it, I'll keep my word, and I'll let this run for as long as I can. I'll probably stop it before the entire site membership reaches 100,000 people. I'll probably stop it more like 50,000 or maybe even 25,000, because right now there's only 6,000 people in it, and this thing is just going like crazy. So it's not even necessary. But I will tell you right now, I mean, this is the best smart contract that's out there, and I'm in a few. This is the best one. You get into this one, you probably won't even pay attention to the other ones that you're in. Okay, but anyway, this is Crypto-Kev. Thanks for listening to me ramble for who knows how long. I'll see you in my next video, and I promise it won't be so long. But don't forget, you can get in now. Just click on any of these join things, one of the join now buttons. My ID is 3462. You can, if you see a number 1, change it to 3462. If you see another number, it's